I always thought aquarium care was a responsibility, not a crime. But clearly, I misunderstood, because here I am, criminally abandoning my fish for a week. Yeah, they'll probably be fine, but who's gonna stare at this almost empty tank for hours like it's the most important thing in the world? Who's gonna forget to check the salinity after every top off? Who is gonna overfeed the fish right after preaching up to the internet about not overfeeding? And most importantly, who is gonna stick their arm in the tank and move one single rock for absolutely no reason?
Yeah, leaving your fish tank feels criminal, but it shouldn't. Here's 5 things I do to keep this thing safe while I'm out of town. What's up, Stony Reefers? I'm Kevin. I'm gonna be going out of town for 10 days and I gotta leave my tank in the hands of a friend. I know it feels a little criminal to be leaving my little guys behind, but life goes on. What do? Here's 5 tips on how to make sure your tank stays safe while you go out of town and enjoy your life. All right, so we'll get right into it, okay? So tip number 1, this is something that I try and live by. It is don't change anything. If you have a system that's working, just stick to it. No new reefscapes, no new dosing techniques. Don't do anything different than what you normally do on a day-to-day basis. Why? Because that's when shit happens. You don't want to go messing with any new chemicals, new water balances, new parameters. You don't want to introduce any rock that could start giving off ammonia because it's leaching stuff. You just don't want to change any parameters while you are out of town and possibly leaving your tank in the hands of somebody else. Keep it stupid simple. Tip number 2. All right, tip 2. Pretty easy, pretty affordable, pretty basic. Automate what you can. By that, simple things. Again, this is a budget reef tank. We're not talking automated dosing systems, anything like that. For one, my tank is still in like the 5-6 week cycling stage, so I don't have too much to worry about. However, I've got fish, I got some corals. I'm trying to maintain a water parameter that when I get back, I can start adding things to it and not worry about reestablishing all my water levels. But automate what you can. Fish feeding. Got a little automated fish feeder so my guys can eat while I'm gone. Nothing elaborate, it's just a little timer. It'll sprinkle some food in the tank every couple hours or whatever I set it to. Fish are done. The other thing I'm automating, and if you watched my last video, you know I don't have an automatic top off yet for all the evaporation problems I'm having in this tank. But for weeks, I have made arrangements with friends that will be coming by that I trust to maintain the tank for me. We're not talking anything crazy. Water top offs and just basically checking the electrical systems, make sure there's no leaks, and if the automatic feeder is working or not. They're not gonna be feeding unless the automatic feeder stops for whatever reason. But besides that, again, keep it stupid simple. Tip 2 applies halfway to myself, but it's something you should think about. I say halfway to myself because I don't have automatic top off, but one thing you really want to double check before you go out of town is your ATO system. Make sure all your check valves are not, gunked up and gonna get stuck open when you're gone, just creating a flood. You want to just check all your basic plumbing, make sure everything's working properly. Check your timers, batteries, backups, power switches, the whole 9 yards. If you think it works, it might not, so go check it right now. Get up, pause this video, go check all your plugs, everything. Tip 3, a little bit of maintenance before you go. You saw earlier in the week in one of my videos, I did some basic tank maintenance. I'm talking just cleaning the glass. I did a water change off a video. I did some basic vacuuming of the sand, what have you. Very minimal stuff. I know I'm going out of town, keeping it simple. I don't want my friends that are coming over to have to deal with any kind of messes or headaches or seeing the tank get cloudy because I stirred it up and they freak out and then they don't want to do it because they're scared, whatever the reason may be. Everything needs to maintain a regular balance before you leave, while you're gone, so that when you get back, you've got a nice, healthy reef tank waiting for you. Part of the maintenance that I like to do as well
I'll make sure that my protein skimmer is completely emptied before I go, and then I back it down a little bit. I'm only going to be gone for like a week and a half or so. Instead of letting it go at full tilt or whatever the power is that I have it set to where it's working efficiently, I back it down just a little bit before I go out of town. That way there's no chances of it really overflowing. My protein skimmer, I've been able to gauge how fast it fills up, and it takes about 7 to 10 days to really fill up at the setting. I've got 4 fish and a couple of corals and some crabs. There's not a lot of bio waste going on in the tank right now, so it maintains pretty easily. So tuning it down for a couple of days, it's not going to tear anything up, not going to, mess up my levels at all. And then the people watching my fish tank, they don't have to deal with emptying a nasty protein skimmer water. All right. Tip 4 is just stupid simple. Again, leave a plan of action for whoever's watching your tank. Put a note up. If fish look fine, don't do anything. If water on floor, call me. Things like that. Besides that, if they have a mark on your sump, or if you put a mark on your sump where the water's supposed to be and your people come over and they check and it looks low and you've told them how to add water and that's all they gotta do, that for me, that's all that I'm asking out of my friends. When this tank gets a little bit more built out, I hope by then I'm a little bit more automated and can check things remotely. I'm not there yet. Full Apex system is what, like $3,000 or $4,000? You see the tank? This tank doesn't have a $3,000 or $4,000 budget for remote monitoring. My remote monitoring is calling a friend and asking, hey, is my tank leaking water? No? Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so you've left the notes saying, hey, if my fish look fine, don't do anything. If there's water on the floor, call me. Also make it easy for them. Label all the plugs. It should be done for yourself for ease. I do it. I've got little orange labels on all my plugs. Heater, pump, UV, whatever the case may be. Do the same thing for whoever's coming over for the basics. Label your switches, label your plugs. So when you're on the phone, hey, there's a label with this on it. I need you to pull that cord, do this. Whatever the case is, make it easy. The whole point of being gone and leaving somebody else in charge of your tank is to have some ease of mind. So the more you can do it ahead of time to make it easy for the people watching the tank, the easier time you're gonna have on vacation, doing your business trip or whatever it is. Make sure you leave clear instructions for whoever is watching your tank. Tip number 5. This is one that I still struggle with because, again, it feels like it's criminally wrong to leave your masterpiece of a reef tank behind while you're out of town and no one's gonna be here to watch it. Who's gonna stare at it? Not you, not me. So what do? You mentally let go. Why? Because you've done your steps, you've prepared, you've done your maintenance, you've done your water changes, you've made your lists, you've got all your things in order for your tank to be left behind while you're out of town. Your fish will be fine, your corals will live, everything's gonna be just fine. So mentally, let go, enjoy whatever you're doing, because when you get back, if you've done all your steps, you've checked your plugs, you've checked your cords, your breakers, your timers, you've made your communication with the friends for scheduling, you've got all your water ready, your top offs are checked, your valves are good, then you can enjoy your time. You're gonna be sitting at home watching your tank, not enjoying your vacation because you're worried about your tank, or you can just do your couple little steps, go on your trip, enjoy your time, and come back to a badass reef when you get home. So again, this video is quick. I'm going out of town for 10 days or so, and I've been kind of stressed out over what am I gonna do? I don't have automatic top off. I don't have remote monitoring systems. I don't have this, I don't have that. I can sit here and name off all the things that I don't have, but what I do have are a couple buddies that I rely on, that I'm gonna make the process of watching my tank super easy. I've made sure that ahead of time, knowing I'm going out of town, I didn't overcomplicate my tank. I have the ability to right now, but I'm not going to until I get back in town. I'm not going to be going out of town for a long period of time after that, and I can put the time and energy into making my tank the way I want it. Stock it out with the fish, the coral, get my automatic top off going that we talked about in the last video. But until then, I got some buddies that can lift a 5-gallon water jug, pour it into the sump, and not let my pump burn out in the meantime while I'm gone. My lights can stay off. If they want to turn the lights on and hang out in my garage or my house while I'm gone, they're more than welcome. But the flow is going to be working and the pumps are going to be running, and that's all they really need while I'm gone. There'll be some background garage lighting that I'll keep on for them. But besides that, I'm going to try and mentally let go. I've done all my checks. I've got all my automatic feeders. I've got everything that I can think of for my tank in order. So apply some of these basics that you may just not think about. Again, they are the basics, so they're very commonly overlooked. You're not thinking about, did I check the plug on my backup battery to see if it's been plugged in and charged in case the power goes out? You know why? I did that. I thought for sure I had a backup battery that was well in charge in case power went out. No, Kevin didn't charge the battery. Shit happens. Double check everything and you'll be good. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna enjoy my holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I probably won't make any more videos until after the New Year because I'm gonna be gone and I won't have a fish tank to make any videos with. So this was a quick one, and again, super basic. If you already knew all this, you're a good reefer. If you didn't know this, you're gonna be a good reefer, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.
Reefer with me. Tips and tricks for the salty crew. Critters in the tank got moves they do. Shrimps be strutting, snails on the prowl. Turn up the